So when I came out, life put me into a situation where those credentials just didn't have value to the same people anymore because a trans person had them, which so suddenly rendered them pointless, I guess. But that was a really good thing for me because I got to learn that there's other ways of communicating with people where those credentials aren't relevant. And I was constantly in learning situations, like as a person that had been a university department chair, I was learning how to be a security guard. I couldn't walk into that situation. Oh, I know everything there is about being a security guard. No, of course. Even as a job, I ended up, so I'd been a preacher and a theologian, I published theologian, all these things. I ended up, the job I could find was as a church janitor, not even the church janitor. I was the assistant to the church janitor. I was in learning mode. I was like, I've never been a janitor before. These were really good things for me. I started to find out my relationships with people are so much better than they ever have been. Because I'm asking questions and I'm saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't actually have any experience at this, but I'm willing to learn. How do you do it? Those were the things that helped me build relationship. And of course, it's been really clear for me from day one, I'm never going to understand what it is to be a Black person in this world. I can take trainings and read books and take classes and have mentors and friends and loved ones in my life who are Black all day long. And I'm grateful to do that. And if anything, that the message I hear again and again is there's a lot of this you're just not going to get. You can love me all day long, but you don't know what it is to walk through the world of my skin. And you can listen deeply and you can remember that and be mindful of that information that, as much as I've been able to share with you or willing to share with you, but you still don't know. You don't know what it is. And definitely for me to be in relationship with people who have different experiences than I do, if I had come across, I don't even know, like I was very young when I was coming, well, I took this African-American literature class, so I know BSU, what you were going. I did that one time. I wrote an article in the student newspaper in college. Yeah, I did that.
Wow.
I filed out like that one time, like, why don't we all sit? I'll be honest with you. This was the article. Why don't we all sit together in the cafeteria? Because, idiot. Yes, you invited me to one meeting. And they're like, you're a guest. You will sit in the back. You will listen, and now you will know why we don't sit with you at the. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. First of all, I'm loving this, Donovan. I have not seen you before.
This is how people teach me. And I'll say follow up. Sorry, I'm not. If I was talking the way I really talk, it would be a different word. But when I follow up, people are willing, I better be willing to learn. That's all I can say. And when I have willing to learn, I get to continue to walk with people, let's say in humility, knowing that I don't know what I don't know. And then I get to have friends, which being alone, a know-it-all is very lonely. And plus, all I'm ever going to find out is that I don't know it all. There's nothing more ignorant than a know-it-all. That's what I've learned in life. So I guess I'm just sharing that for those people that are afraid I might look like I don't know. All I've ever found is that if I act like I do know, I'm an a-hole. If I admit that I don't know, I get a chance to have amazing working relationships with people.
Yes.
Especially because people who look like me don't usually admit that they don't know it all, fortunately. So I find that coming across very sincerely, look, I've learned the hard way. I don't know it all. And I'm going to mess up. That's the other thing I was here. Like anybody that's worried, just know, and that's the other thing you were talking about, those trainings reminded me of. I think the core message of those trainings ought to be, here's some information and you don't know anything. Just remember, you're going to mess up. Cool that you showed up. Great that you took notes. Great that you might remember one or two things that you learned today. And this teaches you all the stuff you didn't know before. And that's only the tip of the iceberg of what you don't know. So you get to navigate in the world as a person that doesn't know and is definitely going to mess up, but you also have demonstrated that you're willing to learn. Those are really all the tools you need.